Señor Presidente Luis Abinader, Señor Ministro de Relaciones Exteriores, Roberto Andonas, señores y señoras, quisiera comenzar expresando mi sincero agradecimiento al pueblo y al gobierno de la República Dominicana por la cálida bienvenida a mi delegación a este hermoso país. Señor Presidente, distinguidos invitados, por favor, expresen mi más sentido pésame por el lamentable fallecimiento del señor Orlando Jorge Vera, ministro de Medio Ambiente, quien fue reconocido como un verdadero líder en materia de desarrollo sostenible y protección del medio ambiente. Nuestros pensamientos y oraciones están con su familia, amigos y colegas. Please allow me, Your Excellency, Mr. President Luis Abinader, to thank you for providing me the opportunity to speak here today. I thank my dear colleagues, the previous speakers, for sharing their thoughts on this important topic of the utmost relevance, especially as we recover from COVID-19. As you are all aware, the pandemic has been indiscriminate in its impact on the global economy and has been particularly disastrous for small island states like the Dominican Republic and the Maldives, both of which strongly rely on tourism as their most powerful lever to achieve their SDGs. I am given to understand that while tourism represents 8.4% of Dominican Republic's economy, its true impact is closer to 30% when its indirect and direct contributions to other industries are considered. As such, the importance of the sector cannot be overstated, especially at this moment as we strive to recover from this pandemic. Although many countries continue to struggle to recover from the damage wrought from the pandemic, the Dominican Republic has been an oasis of hope. The country has done exceedingly well, breaking its own tourism records, an achievement from which we can only draw inspirations. Mr. President, your leadership is truly inspirational. However, this moment also presents us with an opportunity to reinvent the tourism sector, to orient it towards a more sustainable path, which will drive economic progress while preserving our natural blessings and accelerating our path to achieving SDGs. Excellencies, dear friends, as nationals from top tourist destinations, we understand the long-term value and importance of environmental protection. On the 4th of May, I held a high-level thematic debate at the United Nations General Assembly to discuss putting sustainable tourism at the heart of an inclusive recovery. During our discussions, Mr. Rafael Blanco, President of the Dominican Republic National Association of Hotels and Restaurants, reminded us how important people are to this industry. Strengthening community-based tourism, which involves everyone, including women and youth, is how we will ensure the resilience and sustainability of this important sector. It is also how we will ensure that the sector is more inclusive and that everyone can reap its benefits. In many of the small island development states, women make up the majority of workers in accommodation and food services, which are the backbone of tourism-related activities. While their inclusion and employment in the industry is indispensable, the current situation is unfortunately a double-edged sword. Women are severely underrepresented professions such as travel agencies, tour operations, and reservation services, which leave them with more vulnerable jobs. These facts are also indicative of the challenges faced by women when it comes to achieve gender parity. All of us, encompassing governments, the private sector, and civil society, have a responsibility to remedy this as part of our efforts to shape economies that not only facilitate economic prosperity, but also environmental sustainable, gender equal, and socially just industry. In that vein, I recall the words of Mr. Reagan of Group Punta Cana during our high-level debate when he stressed the necessity to rethink social and environmental responsibility as an intrinsic component of economic growth, highlighting the important role of the private sector in helping the government cope with crisis. Mr. Reagan also emphasized the sector's capacity to set counterly with this assessment. As COVID-19 restrictions ease and as borders reopen, the tourism industry's recovery prospects are very positive. This new chapter presents an opportunity for all stakeholders to mobilize solutions. Cutting the sector's carbon footprint will not only help combat climate change, but will contribute to reducing economic and income inequalities while supporting local communities. I commend all of Dominican Republic's many initiatives in this regard. These efforts demonstrate the country's commitment and its leadership's commitment to sustainable tourism as a foundational pillar of its development. Further, they emphasize the country's commitment to ushering in a brighter future for all of its communities while leaving no one behind.